Welcome back to the business. How many calls has Metricon Homes taken from first home buyers today following the government's announcement?
Yeah, I think it's been a great development today. It's a bit of a surprise, but more evidence that the federal government is listening and making changes to make it easier for first home buyers to get into a home.
What will it mean for the building sector? Is it going to bring forward a pipeline of projects?
I think there's a huge amount of demand out there at the moment. A lot of customers have been sitting on the sidelines waiting for some reason to take the leap to build a new home. I think that while this isn't targeted fully towards building a new home, it will see a lot of those people leaping into the market, taking the cue to have more confidence to get into the new dream home.
If there is increased demand, are we going to also see increased price pressures? Could costs increase as a consequence of demand?
I think any incentive that focuses on the demand is always going to result in some pressure on price, but I think it's important we focus on the fact that the government is trying to make a difference.
We did see the building sector overheat during COVID. That was the Home Builder program. Could we be about to witness Home Builder Mark II?
I don't think so. I think these types of schemes don't result in the amount of stimulus that we saw back with the Home Builder grant. I think this is a targeted plan to help a first home buyer get into a home without having to wait a long time to save a deposit. For a person buying a $700,000 home, they're talking about a saving of about $30,000 on lender's mortgage insurance, and that will have a big impact on people's confidence and their ability to service those loans.
Do you expect that builders are going to raise their prices between now and this scheme's beginning in October?
I can't speak for every builder, but I know at Metricon we're laser focused on affordability. We know there's a lot of pressure out there in the community from a cost of living point of view and also on construction costs. And in our business, other than the NCC changes that happened a few years ago, we've seen very little increase in costs. The most important thing though is that builders have learned from what happened back in the COVID period. And it's important that a customer gets in and gets onto a builder's work list before they close their books, because builders won't be taking on too much work to avoid that overheating that you mentioned previously.
Can you guarantee Metricon Homes pricing won't change between now and this scheme's introduction?
I think we're laser focused on providing the most affordable homes we can to our customers. If there are pressures on costs, we do everything we can with our suppliers to keep those costs as flat as they can be.
The government's modelling shows that this measure will see national house prices increase by 0.5% over 6 years. Does that sound about right to you?
Sorry, Kirsten, I can't really comment on that. I'm sure there will be an increase on some pressure on price. Any plan that results in an increase in demand is likely to have an increase on price and price pressure, but I couldn't comment on whether or not that modelling is correct.
What about this program coming in during a downward rate cycle? Do you think that house prices are going to charge higher above what has already been forecast?
As I said before, I would have loved to have seen this scheme focus just on new builds. I think this scheme could have an impact on the pricing for established real estate. But in the area of new builds, I think there are a lot of people out there that have done a lot of work. They're really well qualified in understanding their build costs, and they will then deploy this plan to get the most affordable home possible.
How significant a measure do you consider this guarantee will be in terms of the government's 1.2 million new homes target within 5 years?
Yeah, I think this is a great step forward. Even bringing it forward an extra 3 months shows to me this is a federal government that really wants to have an impact. It will make a big difference. But
to meet that target, did it need to focus exclusively on new builds?
I think there's a missed opportunity there. We are in the business of trying to build new homes. Providing this grant that also allows for the purchasing of established real estate does detract away slightly from achieving that goal of building, the $1.2 million homes in the Housing Accord.
Brad Duggan, thank you for joining the program.
Thank you.